What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is yours truly, Fitz. How you guys doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. And we've got a special video for today. Gen 5 has changed a lot over the meta. Now, we all know some of Gen 5 hasn't been totally released, but we can still go over how good is Gen 5 going to be as of now. Can it improve via a community day or new moves? And let's look at its competition in the future. Now, one thing I do want to note, we're not going to go heavily in detail on the competition in the future, but we are going to go over the moves that they could learn that may or may not make these Gen 5 Pokemon irrelevant in the future. So first off, as a dark type, Hydreigon, or Hydreigon, however you say it, we're not going to argue. Now, not from a dragon perspective, but we're going to look at this from a dark perspective because 256 is fantastic. And I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a backstage look, so to speak, of an article that I'm going to be writing. This is it right here for the Go Hub of the top 6 dark type Pokemon currently in the game. And this is how they are as they rank. And of course, since we're looking at Gen 5, in the future, of course we know Darkrai is a beast, and I should probably be using Darkrai in this analysis, but I just went with Hydreigon because it's more easily accessible unless Darkrai gets released in raids. But as of right now, Hydreigon with Bite, Dark Pulse, 1412 DPS. And let's go ahead and throw Darkrai in there too. Snarl, Dark Pulse, 16.2. Well, okay, that's all fine and dandy, but we have a Pokemon coming out called Yveltal. I think you guys might have seen this Pokemon before. It's in Gen 6. Yveltal is going to be a monster. It's a dark and flying type. Look at these stats: 45, 14, 275, 203, and 270. Now, these could change because Niantic does do some nerfs, but as it's calculated right now, these are the stats. So how does it stack up? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. I've got Hydreigon with Bite and Dark Pulse right here at 1412 DPS with 641.65 TDO, 1805 total. But I looked at Yveltal's move pool, and Yveltal, which we're looking at right now, can learn Snarl, can learn Foul Play. So that's what I went off of. Snarl and Foul Play comes with an 1835 DPS, 1130 TDO, with a total of almost 7,000. Now I'm like, okay, well, Hydreigon, Bite, Dark Pulse, that's his best moveset. Can it get any better? Because it's a 10-kilometer egg hatch. That means it could have, well, it will have a community day. So I got on Bulbapedia again, as you can see up at the top. We're going to be using Bulbapedia a lot. And I started looking at the moves for Hydreigon. And Bite it already has. Crunch will not make Hydreigon any better. Crunch will not. Crunch is a terrible dark move. It's arguably the worst dark charge move in the game. And we're not looking at it from a dragon perspective because we know that's going to be blown out of the water here pretty soon. A dark move like Thief, Payback, Brutal Swing, there's a lot of dark moves that aren't put into the game that need to be, honestly. Assurance, because dark moves, out of all the moves, I do believe, without looking it up, Dark Moves has the smallest move pool for charge moves. And probably quick moves too, to be honest. A very small move pool. Throat Chop's another one, but see, unless Niantic enters a new move, dark move, that's really good, and they give it to Hydreigon, I don't see it happening. I see them giving a dragon move. Hydreigon will be outclassed, already by Darkrai, but Yveltal. And just for, I can't believe I didn't even enter it in here. Well, actually, we don't have to. Darkrai's 1835. What's Darkrai's? 1620, ladies and gentlemen, with Snarl and Dark Pulse. 1620 DPS. Yveltal is going to be king, so even Darkrai is going to be irrelevant. That's insane. That's why we do these videos, for future proofing. Is it going to stay relevant? Is it going to get better? That's just insane. Yveltal is going to be a monster. So, going back, next up on this list is Haxorus. And the reason why I did Haxorus is because this is a 3-tiered evolution. It's probably going to be in 10-kilometer eggs. Therefore, it's going to be a community day Pokemon. And it does have a very high attack stat for a dragon, 284. So, of course, what I did is I put it in the TDO comparison. Haxorus with Dragon Tail and Outrage comes at 1756, 643, 3484. Now, right off the bat, Outrage is not a move that it can learn. I gave it Outrage because that's probably what it's going to get for Community Day. So, with that being said, I was like, is there any other things that could make it better? And there's not. Dragon Claw, Dragon Pulse, no. Outrage, Dragon Tail Outrage would be its best moveset. And when compared to the other dragons, it's not really that relevant. Like I said, Dragon Tail Outrage, 1756. Rayquaza Dragon Tail Outrage, 1881. Salamence with Dragon Tail Outrage, 1839. And actually, if we scroll down here a little bit more, Kieran Black with Dragon Tail Outrage, 1940, and even Zekrom with Dragon Breath Outrage, 1742 at 858. 858 is a higher TDO than all these dragons right here, so that's actually impressive as well. So Haxorus is going to be a very awesome Pokemon, but as far as its relevancy, if it gets a Community Day, well, when it gets a Community Day, and if it gets Outrage, it's not going to make the Pokemon any better, and it's not really going to be that relevant. Unfortunately, because Haxorus is a really cool looking Pokemon. Because right now its current move says Dragon Tail, Dragon Claw. Good for PvP, I guess, right? Next up is a fan favorite, Chandelure. This one's actually available right now. 10 Cloud Eggs, therefore it's going to get a Community Day. Now this one's going to come quite a surprise. I actually looked this up a couple days ago. I mean, 271 attack stats, insane, right? Its moves, you know, are insane. Fire Spin, Overheat, Hex, Shadow Ball. Arguably the best movesets for each typing. So, what I wanted to look at first before doing any comparisons is, okay, Chandelure is going to get Community Day. Are there any moves that will make it better as a Ghost type? Or make it better as a Fire type? So I started looking. Hex, okay, it has that. Flame Burst won't make it any better as a Fire type. Shadow Ball, that's fantastic. Flamethrower could actually make it better as a Fire type. But I kind of doubt they would give it that. Overheat, okay. Heat Wave, nope. Astonish, that'd be a terrible move. Nightshade. The only thing that comes across as interesting to me is Inferno. Depending if Niantic implements Inferno into the game, this could make Chandelure a better Fire type. But as we see it right now, nothing Niantic can do for the Community Day will make Chandelure any better than what it already is. They gave it insane moves. Hex, Shadow Ball, 1582 DPS. Fire Spin, Overheat, 1729. Now let's compare. Since Chandelure can't get any better, let's compare to what we have now and what's coming up later down the line. So, Reshiram, Fire Fang, Overheat, 1846. Now there are a couple other Pokemon that are Ghost types coming up as well. We have Hoopa, that's a Psychic Ghost type. We will dive into the Psychic later, but we're just talking about Gen 5 and the future that they hold as a Ghost type, Hoopa. And then we got Lunala. So if we go back and actually look at Hoopa, its moves, what can it learn? What can learn Astonish? It's got a lot of exclusive moves. There's Shadow Ball, so Astonish, Shadow Ball. Okay, that's fine. Destiny Bond, nope. There's Astonish again. There's Shadow Ball. So Astonish and Shadow Ball. We know Astonish isn't that great of a Ghost quick move, but okay. Now let's look at Lunala real quick. Nightshade, Confuse Ray, Shadow Ball. Okay. Phantom Force, that's exclusive. Well, not exclusive move, but new move. Moongeist Beam is exclusive move. Let's see. Shadow Claw. Aha, we got it. Alright, so let's go to the DPS compare. Remember, Chandelure with Hex and Shadow Ball, 1582. Go to the bottom here. Hoopa with Astonish and Shadow Ball, 18. But wait! Lunala with Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball, 1948, making it literally the king of Ghost types forever. Like, that's it. Lunala will be the king of Ghost types if it has Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball. So, Chandelure is going to be very irrelevant pretty quickly from the Fire type perspective once we get Reshiram. And then once Gen 7 hits, it's game over. Well, actually, not Gen 7. I should say Gen 6. Once Gen 6 hits, it's game over because Hoopa is, even with the terrible move Astonish, is going to be better than Chandelure. So Chandelure's claim to fame is going to be short-lived. That's a lot different than Machamp's claim to fame. Machamp lived on for quite a while until Conqueror is about to come out. But yeah, pretty sad, I know, but this is why I'm doing this video, so you guys can kind of have some awareness. Now, next up's Kyurem Black. From a dragon perspective more than an ice, but I did throw the ice in there. It's got insane stats. I mean, they speak for themselves. So, I was looking at, you know, how good is it really? You know, we got Kyurem Black here with Dragon Tail Blizzard, 1987 DPS. No ice type attacker can even come close to that. It's insane that just Blizzard on its own is enough, similar to Mewtwo just using Shadow Ball on its own, is enough to be one of the best attackers of that typing. Mewtwo is one of the best ghost attackers, even though it's not a ghost type because of Shadow Ball. Kyurem Black is going to be the best ice attacker because of Blizzard and its high attack stat. It's insane. So I also want to look at it from a dragon type perspective as well. Dragon Tail and Outrage is literally what it can learn right now. 1940. That is insane. That is better than Zekrom with Dragon Breath and Outrage, and that is definitely better than Salamence and Rayquaza at high 18s. That's just insane. So I don't think anything's gonna dethrone Kyurem other than a nerf. But I just want to throw this one in here. It's gonna be a beast, and it's gonna stay that way, just in case you guys are wondering. Now Zekrom, although we just compared it as a dragon type, still a pretty good one. But what about the electric? Because it does have access to a pretty good electric moveset, right? So I went ahead and threw it in here. Zekrom would charge me in Wild Charge 1673. But there's a Pokemon Gen 7 in Xurkitree that I wanted to look at. It has Spark, okay, Thunder Shock, Thunder Punch, Thunderbolt, Discharge, Zap Cannon. We go further into the TMables, Volt Switch, Wild Charge. There we go. Electro Web, Shockwave. Okay, so in this case, I went with Spark and Wild Charge. And oh man, Xurkitree's Spark and Wild Charge has the highest DPS on this list. Well, you're probably thinking, Fit City, why? Why is Xurkitree so freaking good? I will tell you why. Xurkitree is an animal. 330 attack. I don't know if this is honestly going to get nerfed. It is an Ultra Beast from Gen 7, but I don't know. Because the defense is terrible. Just look what Niantic did to Deoxys, I guess. It could get nerfed. And it's only weak to ground. This Pokemon is going to be an animal. So, Zekrom's life is going to be rather short-lived for at least like 2 years. It will be the best electric attacker for 2 years. I guess that's not bad. But I just wanted to show you guys what was coming ahead of time, though, and what you can kind of prepare for, as one of your favorite Pokemon might not be relevant anymore. I love Zekrom. I'm going to be using it a lot, but Xurkitree is an animal. I think that just about covers it. Oh, we could go over Reshiram real quick. So, as a fire type, yeah. Honestly, it's probably going to stay the best fire type. I was looking it up. I looked at Volcanion. It's probably going to stay the best fire type. Fire Fang Overheat at 1846 is just ridiculous. And Reshiram's stats are pretty impressive too. Now, one thing I did not go over, because Niantic hasn't really been doing this at all. Niantic has only done this to a handful of Pokemon. Is I didn't go over exclusive moves for some of these like legendary Pokemon. Because Niantic has only released Psycho Boost for Deoxys. They just recently released Psy Strike for Mewtwo. I mean, and we got Sky Attack for Moltres. I can't think of any others off the top of my head. I don't think there is any others. We still need Aeroblast for Lugia. We need Sacred Fire for Ho-Oh. You know, there's a lot of exclusive moves that Niantic is leaving out with the current legendaries that are already available. So I didn't even go over the possibility of their exclusive moves, making them better, because Niantic has not been doing their job and giving them justice for their exclusive moves. Ho-Oh with Sacred Fire, which I hope actually becomes a quick move, but that's neither here nor there, could be one of the best fire attackers in the game. Like top 3. Easy. Every time. Hands down. Because Ho-Oh is a very tanky Pokemon. So if you're wondering about that and why I didn't go over any exclusive moves, that's why. Because we don't even know if Niantic's going to freaking do it. Right? So let me know what you guys think about the future of the Gen 5 relevancy in the comment section. What do you think? Are you happy that some of these Pokemon are going to still be fairly good? Are you sad that Chandelure's life is not going to be lasting that long, even though it's a really cool Pokemon? Are you pumped for some of these Pokemon coming in the future? Let me know in the comment section down below. Smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Be a part of the Fitz City fam. That's the boy Fitz City. I'm signing off. See you guys in the next Pokemon Go video.